Hello, everyone. Thank you for taking time out of your day to come here. Me chat a bit about Tectonic Metals, the company that I co-founded with Ira Thomas, Kurt Freeman. We are traded. We trade on the TSX Venture. The symbol's TECT. We also have a booth here, and I encourage you to take the time to come actually meet the team behind behind Tectonic. Some of the people behind Tectonic were involved with Kaminak Gold Corporation. That company's success was the discovery and delineation of 5 million ounces in the Yukon. It was called the Coffee Gold Project. We sold that to Goldcorp for $520 million. And what came out of that was the brainchild of Tectonic Metals. We hopped that political border, which is not a geological border, moved into Alaska, and that's where the shift in the game started. And this is a tagline that we actually came up with in 2017. And the genesis of that is really about looking ourselves in the mirror and asking ourselves, what can we do better in the junior mining space? Is there a better way to explore? Is there a more creative, beneficial way to create value, not just for our shareholders, but also for our stakeholders? So we elected to work on native-owned land. So in Alaska, there are 13 native corporations, and they vary. The one we chose to partner with was called Doyon Limited. They're the largest private landholder in the state of Alaska. So the shift, it's kind of similar to moving into a neighborhood, buying a house, and not introducing yourself to your neighbors for say 2 to 3, 4 years. Then you start doing some renovations. Maybe you impact the neighboring house, and then you say, "Hi, my name is Tony. I'm doing some reno. Do you appreciate what I'm doing here?" So on and so forth. Well, the same thing can be said with mineral exploration. Before we go acquire a project, we actually go meet our neighbors. We meet the local communities. We do due diligence on the environment. We ask them, do you want us in your neighborhood? Do you want us to build a mine here? And that is a much different approach than the latter, which most companies prefer to do. They try to shy away from Indigenous people. So the shift in the game was, let's work together, not on day 1,850, let's work together on day 1. Let's create an agreement that benefits you, that benefits me, and we're all working towards that one common goal, which is to find a mine. So we've been successful in doing that. We've actually formed full-scale production agreements on our earlier stage assets. Again, this is part of our business model, which not only speaks to the upside, but also speaks to managing risk. If you manage risk, the reward will come. We've taken this relationship one step further and invited them to be shareholders in our company. So after working with them for 2 years on their projects, they put up their hand and said, we not only want to be a stakeholder, we actually want to be a shareholder in your company. And now they are our single largest shareholder. They've invested several $1 million into our company. And just to kind of wrap it all up, we're using native capital. So that's Indigenous capital to explore on native land. So this definitely speaks to the pro-mining, the pro-business mindset of these of select native corporations. And we're very proud to have them continue to be our single largest shareholder. We are, on that point, we are live on a current financing that's being backed by one of the most respected funds out there. They're called Crescat. Tavi Costa is here. He's actually speaking at the conference. They're advised by a very well-known geologist called Quinton Henning. They came into they became a shareholder last year into our company, and they have been buying in the open market, and now they continue to support us in this financing that we're currently live on. So they're the lead order. A lot of people ask about insider ownership. Well, having a high number, for us it's 17% ownership in our company. That's important. But I would also ask people, what did you pay for your stock? Did you get 1 million shares at a penny, or did you actually buy it at higher price points? And myself personally, I've participated in every financing to the tune all the way up to 35 cents. We're currently trading in the 5-6 range. And our team, in addition with Doyon, the native corporation that I mentioned, and the resource funds that are advised by quality geologists, quality junior mining specialists, we collectively own 63% of the stock. So the proceeds from the financing will allow us to execute 2 drill programs this year and a exploration program. And those are the projects that you see on the screen. There's 3 of them. There's a common theme to all these projects. A, they're all positioned at the discovery stage. B, they all offer scale. Again, part of our business model is to play big. You know, it takes just as much time and energy to find a 500,000 ounce deposit as it does to find a 5 million ounce deposit. So with scale, you can solve a lot of the hurdles and challenges that companies typically face. I don't have a whole lot of time to speak to each of these projects, but I'll quickly highlight some of the geological or the exploration potential that these projects offer. So our Michigan zone, which is where we drilled 6 grams over 29 meters, we have identified a new high-grade controlling structure that we will be drill testing this year. This is a structure that's never been drilled in this orientation before, and we believe it is key to unlocking what's driving the high-grade mineralization at Michigan, which is as high as 104 grams per ton. We're then going to launch a metallurgical program on our flat project. So metallurgy is the ability to take the mineral out of the rock, and it can have serious implications, positive and also negative. So this is also part of our risk management in our business model, is to, you know, if you believe you have a mine, well, let's look at the typical challenges or risks associated with putting a deposit into production, and metallurgy can make or break a project. So we're going for the jugular in year 1. This is our first year of exploration. This project's located near the 45 million ounce Donlin Gold project. That's owned and operated by VRIC and Nova Gold. They're spending $60 million this year on that asset. We went looking in the same mineral belt because we were of the mindset that if this mineral belt, it's called the Kuskokwim mineral belt, can produce a 45 million ounce deposit, what are the odds that there's another elephant hiding in there somewhere? And through our native partnerships, we were able to uncover this opportunity, which has been sitting dormant for 25 plus years. So my belief is big deposits have big footprints. You want to see smoke, you want to see scale, you want to see grade. What you're looking at here is a 4-kilometer long gold in soil anomaly. Very intense, high tenor gold in the soils. You also see here in the the top of the screen, 12.5 grams over 24 meters. So we have high-grade mineralization, we have low-grade mineralization, we have a footprint that is massive. You know, a lot of deposits sometimes are only 500 meters in length. If we dive underground, you'll see here a kilometer of that 4 kilometers, and you'll see again high grade, there's some lower grade, mineralization comes right to surface. Again, we're of the mindset, if this is a mine, how would we extract the gold mineralization from here? It appears to be open pitable, bulk tonnage, and we have in the middle where there's little drilling, we have channel samples that run 6.6 grams over 27 meters that we're going to follow up on. The last project that's going to get drill tested is our 70-mile project. It's a greenstone belt. If you want to find large-scale gold systems, greenstone belts are the key, one of the top 3 places to look. Again, gold grades up to 187 grams per ton that are going to get followed up this year with a drill campaign. Come see us at our booth. We're out of time here. We're booth 808. It's great to be back in person, so please take advantage of that and come visit us. Thank you.